Hey, what's going on? This is your boy, KQKC Boxing. First, shout out to the LDBC. And let's be clear. Yesterday I was only able to do 2 live streams. The reason for that was that I had to make a trip. Just a 2-hour trip. And that was because someone near and dear to me as a baby, the father threw her against the wall. She can't see. She can't hear. She can't walk. She was in a coma for a month. But by the grace of God, she's doing fine. But someone picked her up by mistake or the inappropriate way, and her hips came out of her socket. So, I didn't get back too late. I missed Smoke City Mobcast, and I apologize. So, KQKC will be on the grind today. We're looking at maybe 7 videos and live streams combined together today. Now, first I have to talk about Big Baby Miller and Anthony Joshua. As you see, the deal is almost completed. This is a fighter. I'm going to call the fighter no bum because they are not a bum. They step in that ring knowing what the consequences might be. They have sparred knowing what type of opponent they'll be facing. So, with that, we have a champion where the UK people have a champion. Well, I guess he'd be our champion too because he's supposed to be the international world champion. But remember those cloths? You do not bypass Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Luis Ortiz, and perhaps Dylan White. You do not pass those top-tier heavyweight fighters. You just don't. Unless you want to shine. Unless you want all the shine. Unless you want that bag. Unless you want all that bag. Whoa, buddy, I told you. Anthony Joshua is no champion. Only in paper only. Maybe in name only. But as far as resume, as far as actions, as far as carrying yourself like a champion, as far as holding your head up like a champion without turning down any competition as a champion, as wipe out all the top heavyweight fighters as a champion. Oh, you know KQ, KC, gonna keep you in the loop. KQ, KC, we take notes. That's what we do at the LDBC. Oh, KQ, KC, I am on fire. This is what the champions supposed to be, on fire. Tyson Fury, they're on fire. He told, and I quote, let me take care of all this. The things I'm about to say, I quote, and you know my phrase. I motherfucking quote. Tyson Fury told Deontay Wilder, it's past January. Let's get that contract fucking signed. But new media said he's scared. He's scared to go through that again. Then on the flip side, it took Fury enough time and too much time to agree to what he presented. So they jumped on the bandwagon for Fury. After they jumped on the bandwagon and said Wilder was scared. Now they're saying Fury is scared. Then they said both fighters were scared of Anthony Joshua. Now that's a joke for the books. Matter of fact, the Guinness Book of World Records should be present. Now, just KQKC always read his notes or read his information. When I tell you that they close, I mean what I say. And I say what I mean. Now, promoter Eddie Hearns, the devil himself, says there's a strong possibility Anthony Joshua will make his American debut in New York. We know that. See, a liar, a talker, will repeat himself. Why? Because he has shit that he can't think about. He ran out of speeches. He ran out of non-truths. See, heavyweight champion Joshua, now this is a kicker. He holds the IBF, the WBO, the IBO, and the WBO titles. First of all, the WBO, that ain't shit. But an NFABF, pretty much, hey, good try. Good work. Thank you for your services. Now, pay them fees. Why not get rid of that belt? That belt don't mean shit. Now, the WBO, Sky Sports, Matchroom Boxing, who who's Anthony Joshua is employed by. That doesn't mean shit. Why? For one simple reason. Where's that deadline? They had to make Deontay Wilder sign before he was ready and before everybody checked it out. Smart man, Mr. Wilder. Very smart. But they couldn't wait because they said they was on their deadline. But 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks went by. And oh boy, do they have them in their pockets. So that's one. That's two. Anthony Joshua is really a 2-belt holder. Technically. Now Charles Martin, you did no one no service by falling and you could have got up, but you sat there and you smiled. I understand. I get it. You was there for the bag. I mean, come on. Come clean. It's all right. It's over with. Be a man. Be a man. I told you once before on a video chat that I cried when I got stuck up on the west side, when they tried to take me in that alley. And then my friends was about to go. I said, man, no, man, you ain't going nowhere. And I told the two guys, they didn't even have on masks. You know why? Because they was going to kill us. And I told him, no, stand right here and stand your ground. If you're going to kill us now. Right here. On Front Street. Then thank God the basketball game we left early let out. And everybody and their mama, pom-pom girls, cheerleaders, football players, coaches, the pet motherfucking squad, they seen what was happening. They ran off. But our lives were spared. I got mad at my friend and said, why would you sit there and do what they say? Have a brain of your own. That's right. Have a brain of your own. I'm going to tell you, every man, every motherfucking man, be your own man. Stand up for your own self. That's what Anthony Joshua have a problem with. Now, as I was saying, I asked myself, what about Wimbledon? See, they had Wimbledon date secured for April the 13th. Yet, no negotiations for fights. Not even with Deontay Wilder and Dylan White has been successful. The Brighton appears to instead be looking towards a trip to the United States. Very wise choice, Mr. Dylan. You know he's from Brighton. With her in talks over a bout potentially held at Madison Square Garden, which is a damn shame. This man, fat ass Baby Miller, should be fighting in the Barclays Center. He grew up right down the street. He's from Brooklyn. But no. Oh, but no. Thanks to his so-called promoter, who is banned from any major arena that puts on boxing. He only got into Madison Square Garden because it's a historical event. It's old. But a lot of good fighters fought there. But he don't know that. All he knew is that he been blackballed. He came over here with an attitude, and they responded. Now, we all know that ain't going to happen. So, he insists terms have not been agreed for a deal with Miller at this stage, but an agreement for Joshua to head to New York along with other British stars is in the works. That's the problem that KQKC have a problem with. Now, bringing over Anthony Joshua to get to know the United States people, that's fine. That's no problem. They don't know who the fuck he is. And I really believe they don't give a fuck anyway. Then you talking about bringing over other British fighters. The transition is not there. He's not making any moves. Matter of fact, Al Heyman is lined up here, has great credentials here, and now, why Eddie is so fine and what's the word I'm looking for? So eager to be successful in the United States boxing market that he losing the UK market to the very man that covers the United States market with the largest stable in the country. But he made out time, him and Frank Warren, to skip over to the pond and produce a fight and give them free cable. Oh boy, is heating up. Oh yes, they will be fighting in Madison Square Garden. Ain't nothing stopping them. The contract has already been signed. Don't be hook-winked. Don't be bamboozled by this motherfucker. That's what he does. He lies. Sally Finkel already exposed his lies months ago. That's what he do. That's who he is. So, with that, KQKC, we keep it real in this motherfucker. That's right. Now, he goes on to say that announcement will be made soon. You don't have to make an announcement. We know. Because you run your mouth too damn much. Now, it's not just the fight, but also creating a weekend in June for British fight fans to remember for a long time. No. I read, now I threw away the article, I don't know why, but they said that if this fight goes through, nothing changes for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is still the same old stale motherfucking crackers. And you know how you eat crackers and they're stale? Well, that's what you have. Now, this is not my words. These are the UK words. Quote and unmotherfucking quote once more. You made a mockery out yourself. You made an ass out yourself. You didn't really expect to take over America, did you? In boxing? Hell, in anything. This is a bigger market than the UK. But it's not a recognizable market. In other words, the NFL, the NBA, the Major League Baseball, they generate billions and trillions of dollars every year. Then you're going to have a fight in Chicago, where I grew up in, the South Side, baby, Inglewood, playboy. I live in the south suburbs now because I didn't want to subject my son to that shit. Now, keep in mind, I have a daughter that's a doctor and PhD. I have a daughter that's an occupational therapist, licensed. We had to pay $500 just to take the test. Now, what if she failed? Then you gotta fork over another $500. But she passed the first time. She's doing what she loved to do. I have a daughter 34. I have another daughter 30. Then I have 2 more. One is about to graduate and go off to college. Then I have my son that's 15. You ask me, KC, how is that possible? Your oldest daughter is almost 34, and you got a son that's 15. Well, what happened is, my 2 oldest daughters, I had them as a senior in high school. That was back in 1985. Then I met another young lady after that divorce. She said she could have kids. And KC believed that shit. The next thing you know, she's pregnant. Well, KC don't believe in abortions. You can call me right wing, left wing, whatever, but I don't. I believe in saving lives, not destroying them. That's why I took up the cause for cancer survivors. My father has cancer now. So, therefore, she had another girl, so that's 3 girls, and my son, who has my name, who has my father's name, and who has my grandfather's name. That's why I moved from the south side of Chicago, or Inglewood, because I seen his mannerisms. I seen the people he hanging out with. No. I'm a man. I'm a father. And Anthony Joshua, stand up and be a man. Say, why should I fight someone of this caliber when I can fight someone like a Deontay Wilder, a Luis Ortiz, Tyson Fury, someone that would look good, not only in my favor, but on my resume. If how huge the fight would be with Deontay Wilder, win or lose, you are a millionaire. Damn near you would be a billionaire. So what the hell you give a shit about? I'm KQ. I'm KC. Boxing. I need 6 subscribers to get me over the hump. That's 400 subs. I had it the other night, but they took it back. Why? Because I had a little badass kid who used multiple accounts and subscribed. They caught that shit. I'm not in trouble. That's why I believe in doing my show myself. It's okay to have a guest appearance, but I'm like, for now, when you have a whole lot of people on your channel, somebody's going to slip up and say some shit. Somebody going to do something and say some shit or do some shit. Now, when you solo, you can't blame nobody but yourself. You have to come up with original ideas. I haven't yet. I mean, I have, but financially wise, I'm not able to do anything right now. Yes, I take care of my kids. So therefore, it's hard for me to do super chats for some of the brothers in the LDBC. But I can be used other ways, as I told Junior the truth. I make my contributions. But just keep in mind, the Smoke City Mobcast is a show every Wednesday where we can chop it up, talk about special subjects in the current state of boxing, and if you want to chop it up with your friends, give them a call. Email them, text them, FaceTime them. But this is a fair warning. Keep so many people off your channel, or you will be disappointed, especially when you start getting up there. Again, I'm KQ, KC Boxing, and I need for you to subscribe today. I needed you to subscribe yesterday. But I'm going to keep grinding. I'm going to keep doing my thing. I'm going to keep bringing you the current state of boxing. Me, KQ, KC, and I will keep that promise. At 500 subs, you will know what KQ, KC really means. Something near and dear to me. So, once you hit that subscribe button, hit the icon bell. You can catch all my live streams and my videos. I didn't mean for this video to be that long. But sometimes you have to say and do the impossible. So, shout out once again to all my brothers in the LDBC. We working. We are working. And with that, that's all I have. And with that, I'm out of here. Peace. Peace and love. Deuces.